Brenden Darby. We're here in Love Apple Farms in Santa Cruz, California, home of the best tomatoes in the world. And today, I'm going to show you how to make a Southern-style pasta with Prego-style sauce. Our Southern-style pasta is going to be infused with some flavors of the South. We're going to start with our gumbo seasoning. So we have some fresh lasagna here, a little roasted garlic, fresh farm egg is going in that lasagna there, some arugula, basil, mozzarella, some onions, tomatoes, and pork sausage. We're going to start with frying an egg in our pan here. We're just going to add 1, maybe 2 farm fresh eggs here. And we want to cook those so they come out in kind of like a little bit of a flat sheet. So we'll break the yolks and let those cook down. Just like that. And while that's going there, I'm just going to chop some herbs. Right here we got a little rosemary, a little sweet marjoram, and some thyme. We're just going to pull those leaves off, going backwards down the spine. It's the easiest way to get those off. And then, I like to use a cleaver just because you can really hold on to it. And then if I want to, I can do a little bit of a rock and chop about twice as fast. I'm going to just check on this egg here. There we go. And since I'm using a Teflon pan, I haven't used any oil. If I notice that it starts to stick a little bit, then I want to add a little more oil, but we just want to be careful. We don't want a runny lasagna. So we'll let that cook a little bit more. And while that's going, I'm going to chop up a little bit of onion. We're just going to do nice thin slices. Just about half an onion will do. Keep that right there. I'm also going to shred up my mozzarella a little bit. I don't want big chunks, so I'm just going to make little small pieces. That way we have everything evenly distributed through the lasagna. All right, so we're going to use probably about a half a cup of mozzarella, equal to maybe about 1/4 pound. And then I'm going to add my seasoning to my sausage here. We have pork sausage, really good flavor. We're adding that gumbo seasoning, give it a little bit more flavor. I want to make sure I add a little bit of salt and a little bit of cracked pepper. And get those nice and incorporated. A fork works the best. All right, now let's check on our egg here. Our egg is looking nice and cooked. It's also going to cook a little bit more in the oven. And there we go. We're going to start layering our lasagna here. I've got some fresh lasagna. It's a little bit more pliable, but if you wanted to use dry lasagna, that's totally fine. You just want to cut it to whatever size dish you're using. I'm going to start with our tomatoes on the bottom. We're just going to put a couple of our roasted tomatoes and just a tiny pinch of salt, just to season each layer. That way everything tastes consistent. Now I'm going to fold this over onto this side. Make sure that's in the middle. And then next, we are going to go with our onions. And we're going to add seasoning to this as well as our herbs. And we're also going to throw a little bit of arugula down on here. This will add a nice bite and almost spiciness to it. Our gumbo seasoning will also do the same. So I'm going to fold over one more time there with that piece. And now I'm going to add my sausage. You want to try and get a good even layer of the sausage. That way it cooks evenly and the pasta absorbs most of the juices. So we're going to use about 1/3 of our pasta there and use the fork to spread it out nice and even. Get that all one even layer. Okay, now I have a couple other little pieces, mostly just scraps. You can use any size you want, doesn't matter. Now I'm going to top with a little bit more tomato, a little bit of cheese, and some more herbs. We'll fold this over there. And we're going to do cheese on top. And then our herbs sprinkle on top. And then I just want to drizzle with a little bit of olive oil just for flavor. A good extra virgin olive oil works good. And there we go. We're going to cover that with tin foil and throw it in the oven at 350 degrees for about 20 minutes. Continue with the lasagna. I'm just gonna take my fried egg here. Just gonna turn it into nice little ribbons here. And this we're gonna put right on top. Adds real good texture and a nice meatiness to your lasagna there. That should be enough there. And I'm also gonna chop up a little basil, a nice chiffonade, really thin strips. And we're gonna sprinkle that on right there. Got the lasagna out of the oven here. Just gonna take that tin foil off. And we're gonna cut out a nice little piece to go on our plate. Be careful, it's very hot. Oh yeah, that all bound together really well. We're gonna get one lovely even piece, hopefully. Let's see there. Oh yeah, look at all those layers. Oop, I'm stuck just a little. That's gonna go right on the plate there. Make sure to show off all that hard work you did. And we're gonna top that with our ribboned egg and our basil. And there we have it. Thank you for joining me here at Love Apple Farms. For recipes on how to make the homemade pasta, check out BrendenDarby.com. Thank you.